how do you feel about being known? And I don't just mean kind of known in the way of somebody knowing your name and knowing what you do and knowing all sorts of different things about you, but for someone to know the depths of your heart, to really know you, to know your biggest hopes and fears, to know maybe the things that you've done in the past that you don't want to shout about and for everyone to know, but actually you're a little bit ashamed of. How does being deeply known, really known, make you feel? It involves being vulnerable, doesn't it? And that's not always easy. It's not always comfortable or what we'd choose. You know, and often there are parts of ourselves that we kind of want to keep hidden away, that we want to keep people distant from. And sometimes without even realizing it, that's so much a part of kind of who we are and the way that we work things in order to protect ourselves that we can end up treating God in the same kind of way. We can kind of say, God, you know, this part of me, this part of my life is okay. I want you to be involved with that. But these hurts from my past or what I do during this time, I'm not ready to let you in there yet. And today I just want to ask you to take some time to be real with God and to pray in a different way. Psalm 139 is a beautiful and powerful psalm that many of you will be familiar with. And what we discover in this psalm is that nothing about who we are is actually hidden from God. He's already, verse 1 says, he's already searched us and he already knows us. In fact, he knows us better than we know ourselves. His knowledge of us, it says, is too lofty for us to attain. So God already knows it all. And knowing it all, God loves you anyway. He chooses to pursue you, to be close to you anyway. He doesn't pull away and become distant because he's shocked by what he's seen or because he doesn't like it. He's not put off by your past or your struggles. He created you and he loves you and he wants to be intimately involved in your life. And so David writes, how precious, how valuable, how beautiful, how much do I want to treasure your thoughts, God, the way that you think of me. You know, you are deeply known by God, and he's not put off by that. He loves you, and he chooses to be close to you. His thoughts are for you and for your good. You know, he is then, God really is the one person that you can feel safe being completely vulnerable with. So as you pray today, I want to ask you to pray differently, to pray in a courageous way. In a way that maybe makes you vulnerable and welcomes God in. Pray as David prays. Verses 23 and 24. Search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there is any offensive way in me. He's praying, God, you know it all anyway. You've already searched me and know me, but now I'm not trying to keep you out, I'm welcoming you in. I'm inviting you into every area of my life and my thoughts and my being. Nothing is off limits because I know I'm safe with you. You know me better than I know myself. So show me, God, what I need to see. Show me what it is that you want to highlight so that I can become more and more like Jesus. What is it that's holding me back? What is it that needs to be dealt with so that you can lead me in the way everlasting? You know, it's so simple. And yet I believe that as followers of Jesus, if we all came to God and genuinely, honestly, we prayed in this way and we welcomed him in and we welcomed his searching of us, that the Spirit of God would be released to bring about transformation in the most powerful way. But to pray in this way takes courage. It's easy to start off, but when God starts to put his finger on something and it's painful and we don't like it, it's just as easy to pull away. You know, we might be tempted to pull back, but as we allow God to show us what he already knows about us, he's not showing us anything he doesn't know. He's already searched us, he already knows us, and he loves us anyway. And as we allow God to make us aware of it, to bring it to the surface for us to face into, what happens then is he will begin to lead us in the way that we need to go in order to find healing and wholeness, in order to begin to experience life as he intends it for us. So I want to ask you, I want to encourage you today to pray with courage, to pray Psalm 139 for yourself.